Guys, welcome back to Senior Year Narratives, where I, your host, Anna, with my guest for every episode, will talk about the good, the bad, and ugly of high school and what we wish we could go back and change. This is my guest of episode 1, the first episode, the beautiful. Finally, the first episode is being filmed. Introduce yourself.
I'm Seth, and I'm a senior.
To the mic.
Hello.
Hello, world. So I guess let's get into it. So everybody knows your name. So
Yes.
Tell us a bit about yourself, Seth. Where do you come from? Where do you go?
Well, originally, I moved here from Indiana. Very different environment, I would say.
The place with the corn.
Yeah.
Is it the place with the corn?
Yeah.
Or is it the Iowa? I don't know.
We have lots of corn there, yeah.
Yeah, lots of
I'd
corn
say we
there.
have lots of corn.
So, why did you come to Nokomis? When and why?
Well, I came last year, the start of my junior year, because lots of rising political issues in my home state going on.
Mhm.
Had to get out of there.
Skedaddle.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I'm just trying to think what else on here that I could ask. I guess you talk about your background. Just want to make sure. I guess you have been here long enough to know what is the craziest thing you've experienced here at Nokomis?
Craziest thing?
Yeah. Or wildest.
Craziest thing. I'd say last year when there was that huge week where everyone was fighting for no reason.
That was
weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what was happening, but we
The
had to stay in the class because everyone was fighting all the time.
the chunks of hair.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was ginger hair all over the floor at one point, and I was like, this is a bit weird. I was like, so you are a senior, and
Obviously,
yes, as
Yes.
it says in the name. What advice do you have for, I guess, kids moving to a new school or moving to Nokomis, or just incoming freshmen type of thing?
Incoming freshmen. I feel like there's lots of drama in middle school. Lots of drama, but I feel like you gotta know that it gets a little bit better because I guess people stop caring about other people. So
Yeah.
if you're worried about high school and social problems, it's a little rough at the beginning because everyone's still transitioning. But as you go on further, nobody really cares. So
Yeah.
don't be too worried about it. Don't stress yourself out.
Yeah. I think it's just high school is everyone's just trying to figure out who they are and who they want
Yeah.
to become.
So
So
not really being childish anymore.
you're going through phases. People are changing. I guess when I started high school, you're 14 when you start
Yeah.
here, and you're 18 when you leave. So you're going. You become an adult while you're here, and yeah, just don't. Just enjoy who you are and
Yeah.
who you're becoming, because high school is a scary place. Do your work.
Do
Do your work.
Please do your work.
And I guess just do things. My freshman year, I took a bunch of classes,
Mhm.
and so I didn't really enjoy my freshman year, but I got all my classes done. So the rest of high school I had fun, but I regret not doing a lot. I guess that goes
Yeah.
into the next question. What is something you regret not doing in high school, whether that's here or back in Indiana?
Probably extracurriculars because I never, even in elementary or middle school, I never did sports or extracurriculars. I was vice president of Prism here, the LGBT support
yes.
group. But other than that, I didn't really do much extracurricular. So I wish I would have explored that a little bit.
Yeah, I regret. Sounds crazy. I regret not playing a sport, which sounds
Yeah.
for somebody I'm not much of an athletic person, but I regret not playing volleyball, which sounds weird, but I guess I have the built for it, and
Yeah. I
so
played sports, but I never did sports for a school team. I always did
rec.
different other random teams. I did swim, I did karate, gymnastics for a little bit, cheerleading. I did everything.
I didn't know you did swim.
Yeah,
Okay,
I did
what?
swimming.
You were swimming.
Yes, I
Daniel.
was.
So yeah, I guess what are you doing after high school?
I'm going to college.
For to get more
Going to go to
knowledge.
psychology, yes.
Yeah.
I want to help other kids like me. Yeah.
Other kids like me. Yeah. I guess.
I didn't have a good support system growing up when I was a kid, so why not provide that for someone else?
Do you want to specifically for anybody, or do you want to do kids who are is there such thing as a psychologist for LGBTQ.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can go specifically into that
Well, like
field, but
it does help to have like on like a lot of like profiles for psychologists or like screeners for that type of stuff. They do have like categories like like I mean, if you really want someone who's going to be supportive of that, that's a good thing to include on like a profile for that,
yeah,
because that's what
something you can relate to.
yeah, that's what I found on my therapist. He has on his thing that he's LGBT inclusive, and
Ooh,
yeah,
that's kind of fun. Like, I guess that makes it that you can relate to your clientele in a way. But yeah, I mean, after high school, that's why I was like, I am getting my degree in business, but I'm not going to do anything to do with business because I want to kind of work in that. But I want to help women feel beautiful.
Of course.
Make them feel like they belong when they walk into a room. Make them feel gorgeous. Make them feel gorge. Make them feel comfortable in their skin.
Gorgeous.
That sounds weird. Comfortable in their skin. Well, I guess I don't know. It comes up at the end of the month. We have to turn in all our work. Do you have a senior quote picked out?
I do not have a senior quote picked out. I've gotta explore that still.
You can look on Pinterest. I have like a couple that are like my notes app. They're in my notes.
Yeah.
And let me see if I can just pull them up just for you, so you can kind of just. They're kind of crazy. Let me just whip them up real quick.
Beautiful.
Yes. Where are they? Where are the quotes? These are some also college essays. Did you have to write one?
I did not write one yet. I have to, but I have not written one yet. I'm kind of behind on some stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. Like we got some like. I think
control the wind, but
you can control your sails. I think that's so cute. I love that one. I couldn't do that. I can't complain about having a lot on my plate when the goal was to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cute. That's a quote from my dad. I would always put one about Dr. Seuss, but like, isn't Dr. Seuss like a bad man?
I think so. I'm pretty sure he like cheated when she had cancer.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, when I found that out, I'm like, oh, never mind, I'm not doing that. Like, what's your favorite childhood snack? Because does India? I guess India is part of America, but like, did they ever have like any snacks that we don't have in Maine?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, because like when I was younger, I was eating goldfish and like
Rainbow.
Yeah, rainbow.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's. I haven't had goldfish in so long. Oh my gosh.
They're so good. Cheez-Its.
They make birthday cake.
Ew.
Birthday cake. Goldfish. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
It's kind of gross.
It's kind of nasty.
But people enjoy it. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's me. But yeah, like, what's your favorite childhood snack?
Probably Cheez-Its, because that's what I was eating when I was a kid.
Are they still bussin'?
Not as much. They kind of taste like chemically. Like, you notice like more when you're growing up that stuff tastes more like chemicals than you thought it did when you were a kid.
Yeah, that's one thing health class kind of ruined for me. Is like knowing what's in my food. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die from like a red 40. Great.
Red 40.
Here, I'm gonna turn the fan off because this fan's loud.
Very loud.
No, I can actually hear. Oh yes, this is a good one. How do you feel about relationships in high school? Like, do you think it's a good idea to date in high school, or should you like learn more about yourself?
Well, my first high school relationship was horrific. Absolutely horrendous. 2 long years of literally tearing each other apart.
2?
Yeah, I was with this guy for 2 years.
Oh, this is back in Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
We were like around the same age, and like I mean, we met in middle school. I met him my first day of middle school, and I knew him all through because I went to that school in 7th grade, and I met him my first day of 7th grade, and like it just went downhill from there. But like, I guess it really depends on like where you are with yourself. I mean, like, you really have to like. I know it sounds stupid, but you gotta love yourself before you can let yourself love someone else.
That's what I'm going through right now.
Because that's like you can't dedicate yourself to someone and not be okay with yourself. Because like unfortunately, like a lot of bad things in relationships come from like personal stuff
From the
going on.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so I guess yes. How do you feel about dating people from the same school?
Oh.
Like, do you think that's a good idea? Because I know whenever like I was like, I need a man, I started searching here.
No.
It sounds bad. I was like, I don't want to outsource a man from a different.
From my only dating experience in this school, no.
Yeah.
I would not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was an interesting experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I think like that's why I believe like when I got out of my recent more real relationship like thing, I discovered that like I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I pretty much. I just wanted somebody that I didn't. I had no respect for myself. And so that kind of, I guess, it really like messes because I was like, I didn't even love myself. So how was I supposed to put? So it was like, I guess, treat yourself with the respect that you want people to be treat you with, and yeah, treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yeah,
which isn't going great for me right now.
I kind of look at dating like this stupid quote from TikTok that I saw that was like, "Don't shop while you're hungry because you'll end up buying the wrong things," and it's like. That's so true.
I love that.
Like, don't go looking for something while you're actively searching for it because you will 100% look for the wrong things.
I found it was also on TikTok, but it was like it was talking about like yourself as in like a garden.
Yeah.
And don't go out looking for butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Like be the garden, grow your garden, like grow yourself, and then the butterflies would be attracted.
You, yeah,
and I was like. I really love that.
That's
it's
really
like
nice.
It was like and then there's another one. It's like if you don't feel like the butterflies in your stomach, then you're not attracting the right. It's something to do with butterflies, and I was like, oh, that's kind of great TikTok with the metaphors. Love. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you feel that your high school experience differs from others?
Well,
other than like
Yes, obviously
that one, yeah.
I feel like I've always like this is not like feel sorry for me, but this is like I've always like ever since I was in elementary school, I've always been like an outcast. I feel like I've always kind of been separate from other people.
The black sheep.
Yeah, I was kind of I was the weird kid, and I had like different interests than everybody else, and I was really hyper and really weird, and it scared people away. And I guess that always kind of stuck with me because people don't tend to like me, but that's okay. I mean, like, it's whatever. Like, I find my own people, through going through. But like, I guess that's how I've always been like a little bit different from other people is because I feel like, like I know there's lots of other people who could probably say the same, but like, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it was like I showed another TikTok. It was like actually it used to be my background on my phone, and it was like. Don't stop trying to be liked by others when you don't even like everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's true.
Oh, yeah, that's so real.
That's real. Like every morning I wake up and I look myself in the mirror and I'm like, you're going to slay today. Today's going to be a great day because I go to high school, I come and I do my thing and I leave. If you need to look at me differently or the way I dress, gosh forbid, I like to show a little skin and people don't like that. And I'm like, sorry that I'm confident in the way that I express myself.
Mm-hmm.
But people be hating. And I guess it was like really, like my parents always tell their kids when they're getting bullied, it's like, oh, they're just jealous of you. I guess I never was like, I'm like, no, I'm in pain right now. That's not helping. No, it's true. People who hurt people. And I guess that probably, like right now, I'm having a little experience, like me and my coworker. We got a little beef right now, and it's just hurt people, and be nice to everybody. You don't know what everyone's got their own little silent battles that they're fighting, and give people hugs.
I would agree.
Hugs. You're supposed to get like a certain amount of hugs a day. I think it's like 5. I don't think I've hugged 5 people this week. I think I've hugged 1.
I cannot tolerate that much touch every single day of my life.
That's 37 hugs a week.
That's horrific.
37 hugs a week. 35, not 37. Math.
Does a hug you get from someone else count as a hug you've given, or do you have to
Like,
give another hug?
I don't. You gotta like your arm has like. Are you staring at like that's about getting hugged, or is it like
Does
actual
that count?
hug? I guess if you think about, I don't even know how I hug. That's like I don't think I've ever really thought about that. I have to
I'm
like,
always like,
I'm
sure.
thanks. Have a great day. I guess like teachers. I've hugged like my teachers.
Yeah.
Like, but you gotta be like, you gotta be tight. Not this. You gotta be tight with your teachers.
You gotta be close.
You gotta be close. That's like, yeah. I guess that's another question. It was like, what in high school? What is like one like how do I word this? One thing that's really helpful is asking for help.
Mm.
Being close with like your teachers, like Miss Forte,
Oh,
or the ASL teacher. I love her because she was. If you got to be passionate about what you're teaching to be teaching, and she was passionate about sign language, and she always made it fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, even we had movies sometimes, but it was I don't know. Well, whenever she would you couldn't do something unless she signed it, and that really made like mentally. I'm starting to lose it, but I wish I gotta start signing again because signing is.
It's a really important skill.
Yeah, it's like I guess it's like also knowing like an actual foreign language
Mm-hmm.
it's never gonna just go away.
Yeah.
And I have deaf customers at my work, and I need to learn because I keep accidentally. I want to say thank you, but I don't want to mess up, so I gotta relearn my thank yous and how can I help you? You know, I don't forgot how to say help. Oh, I'm so sorry. And what's your favorite memory of here?
Favorite memory of here.
Or I guess Indiana, but probably Indiana probably doesn't have much. The place of the corn. The place of the corn.
I'd say probably here. I don't know. I remember like last year, like when like graduation was happening for like the seniors of last year,
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting at the assembly with like a bunch of my friends, and like I guess I never like moving from like so far away, especially from like a place where like I had finally started fitting in,
Mm-hmm.
and like coming here to where I kind of have to like readjust to everything. It was really nice knowing that I had like friends.
You had your crew.
Yeah.
Your spot, yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is kind of awesome.
You kind of sit there and you like look around. You're like, wait, hold on. Like these people chose to be with friends with me.
Yeah.
That was like another thing. That's like one of my favorite memories is cow events.
Oh my god.
Just seeing people who from different like friend groups getting together and like doing the games in front of the entire school. Because like in middle school, the middle school, you know, attached to this. But we did those cow events too. And I did Hungry Hippo. And that video is somewhere out there.
Oh my god.
Because it was during COVID. So we did Hungry Hippo. And it was me at the time. I was in 7th grade. And then I had a boy who was holding onto my ankles. And this kid is about probably a good 4 or 5 inches shorter than me at the time. So I got longer legs. Mm-hmm. So this kid is short pushing me. And I blacked out at that point because I was just like, I need to get them all. And I don't know if we ever won, but that video is somewhere on YouTube of me being the hippo. And I ate the balloons. But we didn't do it with balloons. We did it with the plastic ball pit balls. I wish we did that here. I wish we did the ball pit balls because they don't pop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the cow event was this year. I don't know if it was our senior year or junior year. It was senior year when they jump on the person's lap. That was I have that video because I was like these are two like boys, like they must obviously they're friends. You're just jumping on your homie's lap. That's just boys, and you're just like, I don't think I'm comfortable with any of my friends to jump on their laps because they might see me differently. They might be like, hold on, hey yo, girlie, why you good at it?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Who was your favorite teacher here? Or like favorite, I guess like teacher or like role model, somebody you look up to.
Mm.
You aspire.
For teachers.
For
For
teachers.
teachers, Miss Leon Forte. Or, Miss Leon Forte.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's such, like, so passionate about what she does. And, like,
Sunshine. I just love her.
and I feel like for, like, student role models, like, I know this sounds stupid. I view you as a role model because you had basically everything that you needed done.
Oh yeah.
Before you even had to have it done. Like I
think that's more of just maybe an anxiety thing.
Yeah.
Is like I overthink.
Yeah.
About everything. Like this project, I would have already had done, but my brain was just I didn't go to bed until 1:30 last night because I was overthinking about this project.
Oh my gosh.
Because like little things will go wrong and I will spiral, and so that's why legit for this project I had all my work, all the paperwork done back in July. So like, and I had like the actual slideshow done, but then now I actually have to go back and make it correct.
Yeah.
So I guess that's, or like I'm a control freak.
Yeah.
When it comes to like group projects, I love teamwork. I love working with others and collaborating with others, but I don't like collaborating with my actual work. And because I don't like when people mess up something I'm doing. I'm a really control freak about that. Like I take the bridge building class. You're my group, my partner, and we're the only two that do the work.
Yeah.
Because the group members, it's really hard. I'm a control freak about I want the bridge
to be a specific.
Even though I know the bridge doesn't actually need to be beautiful, it just needs to. We need to learn how to build something like structurally sound. I'm like I want to break the bridge. I want to beat all the boys. Like I gotta be the feminist in this group. I'm the only girl in a group of like there's gotta be at least 4, 8. There's probably 12, 13 of us. I'm the only girl. And I'm like, I show up every day and I'm like, I'm bringing the pink to this. Oh my God. I got a pink my pink measuring tape. I'm like, hold on, boys, and I measure things. I wish the actual tape was pink. Yeah. It's just the outside. That would be like.
But you put so much like effort into everything that you do, and you're a really good friend. And you stick up for people that you care about, and I really admire that.
Yeah. I recently on Snapchat, somebody was posting something about people in the LGBT community and calling them Fruit Loops and calling them, and it said "Shut up, you Skittles." And I was like, even though that I knew, I'm like, okay, I blocked him. I'm like, that is not okay. And like, I don't have like, as a person who's not a part of that community, I didn't feel the right that I could talk for that community, but I felt like. I just said, I'm not okay with you saying this about my friends. And I'm literally on a lot of my social medias, I have ally. Like if I have the Trevor Project in my TikTok bio. Because I'm like, heck yeah.
Got to be supported.
I'll do whatever the heck I got to do. If there's a march, then when I'm 18, I'll go to Pride.
Yeah.
Catch me covered in rings. Because I'll do my best to be that. I love being like the supportive friend. Like I don't think I could ever be an actual professional therapist, but I'm like, you need to vent to me. Let me grab my popcorn because I would rather have somebody vent to me than getting a text message from somebody's parent that they took their life because they didn't feel like they had somebody that they could talk to. And that's like, oh no, you're complaining about something I don't have experience in. Cool. Go ahead. I will listen to you yap about your class, about that I have nothing to do with. Because, slay, Yeah, like what do you feel either this could be high school, this could be anywhere. What's your biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment. I feel like finally finding people who are right for me because like where I used to live and like a lot of my family from
the place of the corn.
Place of the corn.
The place of the corn. I don't even think that actually.
And the place of the snow. The birthplace of the snow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure back in my hometown, it's negative 20 degrees right now.
Oh, it's like 40 here. It's really cold outside.
It's
I almost blew away coming in.
it's
It's because they locked our as you watch this is our side negative.
Yeah, back in hometown Norlisk, it's negative 9 degrees.
Oh my
Hazy.
gosh, that is.
Wind gusts are up to 8 miles per hour. Beautiful.
It's actually really windy. When I left here at 11:15, I was sitting in a parking lot and my car was like moving, and I'm freaking out. I kept having to leave the parking lot to go like run errands.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't had breakfast or lunch today. But I got my Dunkin' card, so I have Dunkin'. I got a $5. That was so weird. Why were they here?
I don't know.
They got the not cater Dunkin'. Yeah, they got a $5 Dunkin' thing. And I guess they got a bunch of high schoolers' opinions about a drink. It was like strawberry dragon fruit.
It was kind of good. Yeah.
It was kind of good, but it's kind of weird because it's like cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
And they put too much ice in my cup.
Yeah.
But it was kind of the best one. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. If I think about my biggest accomplishment, I guess getting to NHS, which is like, or I recently found out my class rank. I didn't know our school did that. I found it out. I gotta work extra hard because I gotta make it in the top 10. I'm 12. I have 148.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. I guess the top 10 must be kids who take AP.
Yeah.
Which means I'm totally fine. But like, because one of the scholarships I was applying for, they needed to know my class rank, and I was like, also, and it told me my GPA, and our school we don't do weighted GPAs, so my unweighted GPA is like 7.01.
The last time.
And I was like, how does that even make sense?
The last time I looked at my GPA, it was below 1. Yeah.
Oh my god, how does?
It was in freshman year.
Okay.
So. It was bad. It was like 0 point something something something. It was horrible.
That's crazy.
I pray that it's higher now.
Yeah, I only know mine because like for NHS, I have to I have to work my booty off, and if it drops below a certain amount, they might kick me out.
Oh.
And I'm like, actually, it's like I have like an NHS thing. I have to go to veterans home the 21st. And, like, I had to buy toothpaste and toothbrushes for them. So, I love the veterans. I used to serve spaghetti dinner to veterans first Monday of every month. I would go, and, like, it was, like, in Corona. The veteran... it's not veterans home in Corona. It's the... What is that place called?
I don't know.
It's for veterans. It's not...
It's the VFW.
That's the place.
Yes,
they have it first Monday of every month. I used to for like community service, but I was put in drink duty.
I used to work community service at the VFW in my home. Well, not my hometown, but like close to my hometown with my grandma and my friend Emily, and that was really nice. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's just because I guess all my friends are like my age, like hanging out with like. That people who have like been to wars, and like some of them are like I was in World War One, not World War One. I hope not. Like, I don't even know when that was. Sorry, history class. Because like they were in the Gulf War, or they were in.
It's like 1920.
I hope that there's not a 104-year-old. But like I'm making spaghetti, and one of them's like, I got diabetes, but I'm gonna give myself extra insulin today for this. And I'm like, I'll sit next to them and like eat my spaghetti with them. Like I have like photos of like some of my like childhood friends, she was there, and I have like a photo of her with like 2 giant containers of spaghetti sauce that they let us keep because they were like, we had spaghetti for like days, and like I used to hate spaghetti, but now I love it's one of my favorite foods.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, today's Tuesday. Are you going to conferences tonight?
I'm not.
Oh.
Why?
Because it's spaghetti dinner.
I don't like spaghetti.
So why don't you come? You don't want to.
I don't know. I've got plans.
Money moves? You making money moves?
I just got things going on.
You don't want to come? Fine.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? How old? 5 years will be 22.
Wow.
I was starting at the wrong number.
An alcoholic? No, I'm just kidding. That's funny. Probably trying to like, cause like 4 years is like, psych major and like so
So
like
you'll be out of
probably
college.
trying to finish up college. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully getting a job where I want to be.
You'll be a psychologist,
Yeah.
helping the people.
In copious amounts of debt.
They're gonna say something else. Copious amounts of yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be 4 years out of college. I have no clue. To be honest, I hope I'm not living around here. I want to live in Maine, but I think I'll move to Portland. Which is still far away from my family, but at that point, my niece or nephew will be like 4. So like I'll come back up and visit, but I need to be in a place where I can be more successful. And Portland has a lot of job opportunities, and I want to work in Bridal.
It's got a really high cost of living.
It does. So I don't think I'll live in the town of Portland. I might live in like
the boonies outside.
The boonies outside of it because Portland's expensive. Like I got friends that that go to like the college in South Portland. I'm like, I almost was gonna live on campus for college because this weekend someone's like, you should live on campus. We have free therapy. Love that.
Not been accepted.
That's about $10,000 to live on campus though.
Oh my god.
And that's before financial aid. And I don't get financial aid because college is like, you know what? Your parents make money, so you don't. We aren't giving you the money. But guess what I'm poor? I got a whole whopping like $3 to my name. I think. I don't know. I stopped checking. It was scaring me.
That money.
I went to the Dollar Tree and was paying in quarters.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I had to buy pencil lead because my pencils got stolen, so I had to buy new lead for the current pencils I have. What about 10 years? 10 years, it will be 2034. We'll be 27.
27.
27.
Hopefully
married.
Hopefully married. That'd be awesome.
Married with kids? Do you want children?
I want children.
Yes.
Hey, baby. I love children. I like working with kids. My old school, I used to do child development, and that was like, I think that was like another thing that I wanted to do is work in pediatrics, but like I was like, it's a little difficult.
Your mom's a NICU nurse.
Yeah,
so kinda, sorta. I don't think I can work with babies.
Hopefully, kick back somewhere in a nice little living arrangement with my husband and kids. Yeah. Well,
I'll be 27. So hopefully married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I was gonna say with a nice ring. Yeah, I don't want a diamond. I don't want no diamond. Maybe kids. I want to adopt.
I thought you were gonna say you wanted a dog.
I do want a dog.
I want a dog.
I want a dog.
Okay.
But I want to adopt because I have this like, I don't want to bring a kid into this world.
Yeah.
This world's we're on fire, and that's if climate change doesn't take us down because the climate change calculator says we got 4 years. We got like 4 or 5 years, so that's kind of crazy. That's kind of scary. I don't even know where the world's gonna be in a year. So saying 10 years is kind of crazy because I'm like, hopefully married with my adopted children.
Hopefully married. Hopefully still here. But the world hasn't blown up yet.
Hopefully we're not all just
floating
living in a. I was gonna say floating in the water because like the water's
on a little island, like regressed back to our savage ways.
Oh my gosh, Greenland.
Oh my god.
No, Greenland's the one with the ice. Iceland's beautiful, and it's the safest place you can leave your baby outside. And I don't know why,
People
but
leave their doors unlocked there.
Yeah, that's sick.
If I really had like the safety to, I'd move back home. But like, my country really is not any better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, when you said home, I was thinking India.
No.
I was thinking Russia.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not really
could you imagine going back? It would be scary.
It would.
Especially right now.
Yeah. There's lots of stuff going on.
The world's a crazy place.
The war and stuff.
The war.
Yeah.
The war.
The war.
Yeah.
Hmm.
When you came to Nokomis about last year, what was your first impression?
I was terrified. Like, I was mortified because like I said, I had finally gotten like used to my old school, and I was finally in this like spot where like people respected me, I guess. Like I never really was accepted, but people like respected me. And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty awesome." And then I had to pick up and move, and it was kind of scary, but like I made friends the first day I was here. So that was kind
Yeah, I
of
would say I didn't meet you first day here.
yeah, but like I made friends and I was like, okay, maybe this isn't going to be so bad. Like this school is humongous compared to my old school because like this is like 600 kids compared to like 200.
Yeah. Nokomis it's a very big school, but it's as in like numbers, but also like actual square footage.
Yeah.
So you don't know that there's 600 kids here until you have lunch.
Yeah.
I don't eat lunch here. I don't know. I guess my 8 days I do. But it's free, so I eat it. But it's like lunch is so crowded, and teachers should be paid more because we got Nokomis is a crazy school. I guess like I was talking about my crazy experience this year is the bathrooms.
Oh my god.
Like the vaping that goes on here. Just knowing that everyone knows people vape, but you don't have proof.
Last week there was someone giving piercings in the bathroom.
Where was my invite? I would have gotten my nose done.
I don't know. We were in Miss Leon Forte's class, and like someone came in and was like, someone's giving nose piercings in the bathroom.
Okay, people are dying in the hallway right now.
Interesting.
They must have not gotten their nose pierced. Yeah.
They must be completely jealous.
Yeah, I'm jealous because that sounds like, was it like what floor?
I don't know.
It must have been downstairs.
Really?
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I was like, no way could you do it up here. No way could you get it done in the basement. Maybe basement. Nobody ever uses basement bathrooms. I use private stalls, but like private stalls, people don't lock the door. Yeah. I'm like banging on the door. I'm making sure, and then like people leave their light on. I'm like,
I look in it.
I'm like, God, because something.
People who skip in the bathroom too.
My freshman year, I witnessed something, and I was terrified from that moment because I'm like, and I had found out what actually had happened, and I'm so proud of you guys, but like, that's spooky.
Beautiful.
Spooky. And so you don't play any sports now, so I guess that doesn't really go into like if you continue, but you swam.
I did.
In karate, I'm still.
I'm trying to think of all the stuff I did. I did swimming, karate, cheerleading, gymnastics, softball, and I did hockey for a little bit. But like,
we have a hockey team.
I know.
But it's boys.
Boys.
I guess you are boys.
But like I did swimming for the longest because I learned how to swim through that. And then they let me stay in it, and then it turned into competitive swimming, and that's kind of where I quit because they would always yell at me for doing stuff wrong. But then I had to not do gymnastics because I was allergic to the ball pit foam or the foam pit foam.
What? How did you find that out?
Well, I hopped in there and I got hives all over my body.
From foam?
Yeah, it was. I think it's the dirt and the stuff in there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, I was imagining just being allergic to foam, and I was like,
I'm allergic to people dander.
I just imagine like a mattress top where you on your bed, and you're just laying it, and you wake up, and you're just a single hive.
Oh my
you're
God.
all red. You are anger.
There's bees swarming around me.
Oh my God. What is your favorite song in the moment?
My favorite song. There's a song called Symbol by Adrienne Licker, and I really like that song. Beautiful song.
Oh my God, I was listening to a song when I was on the way here. Now I gotta open it up because what was the song? The song was beautiful.
There's so many lovely songs I love.
Spotify?
It just went down a couple of degrees.
It's slowly getting colder back on there. And I kept I went to Nebraska. Great song, but what was the song? Moonlight Floor by Lisa.
Moonlight Floor.
Kiss Me. And it was like, there was some beat into it. It was like, this is really good. And yeah, I was like parked in the parking lot, and people kept pulling into my parking lot.
Oh my god.
I don't own the parking lot, but I was like sitting there writing the questions for the interview because I was just making some more questions, and they would in my space. People driving by, and I was like, yeah. I like if there's one thing in the comments you could change, add a class, change to make it like better. What would it be?
I feel like bringing back Warrior Days. I
love Warrior Days. People hate them.
Warrior Days. Like, why don't Warrior Days are literally a free excuse to do something fun. Like, why would you skip out on it? Why would you hate it?
And we have like academic ones.
Yeah.
So those are like really helpful for the kids who need it. And like,
no one actually wanted to do those though.
No, but like so people like skipped. Mine would be bullying.
Oh my gosh.
I guess
bullying.
I would, because like just people are mean. People hurt people, but people like, this is high school. Why are you bullying me and calling me names for no reason? I
will say, compared to my old school, I have never been harassed here. Like, really? At my old school, people would, well, I mean, I guess it helps that people don't know what my old name is.
That's true. I don't even know it, and I've known you for like almost 2 years.
Yeah, people would come up to me and bark at me and like there was one guy who threw a dog collar at me.
Oh. Did you put it on?
No, obviously not.
I have a photo of me wearing a dog collar.
Because like I wore cat ears one time for Halloween. And then everyone started barking at me for the last of the year. And then like people would like, there was one kid who threatened to kill me, and he's in jail for trying to kill someone right now.
Oh my god.
He threw a brick off a highway overpass into the windshield of a UPS driver. His name's Ethan Warwick, and like,
okay, name drops. Yeah, oh my gosh,
name drops.
Oh my gosh,
straight facts. Yeah, like he was the kid that the SRO had to follow around everywhere. Like, yeah, he would, like the senior, like the school resource officer, like Mr. Hewins.
Oh, like Mr. Hewins. We have a lot.
Yeah, our SRO had to walk him around and like escort him everywhere. But like, here, like, there actually, I think I've only been harassed once, and it was by a middle schooler.
Yeah, like when people find out I'm friends with you, they always kind of like give me a look, and then I'm like, why are you hating?
What did I do?
What did Seth ever do to you?
I feel like people,
like,
I don't know, like,
whenever I say, oh, the one with the black hair, and I go, oh, I know that. You should be like, oh yeah, I know them. Like, where's your enthusiasm? It's like, Seth is a cool person. What are you hating for? Like, are they infringing on your swag? Why are you hating?
I'm such a terrible person.
Like, people, I guess also it doesn't help that Nokomis is a, like, Maine is a red. I was gonna say as a Republican. Like, a lot of, and like, people be like very political when you're not even old enough to vote.
Yeah.
Unless you're born in 2006, you can't. Why are you telling me what I can and cannot do? Like, whenever I tell people I'm an ally, they're like,
that's weird.
What? Oh my gosh, you're friends with those people? Yeah, those people are cool. I don't know why you're hating.
I do feel like up here, like in Indiana, people will be up in your face.
Yeah,
people will be up in your face that they don't like you. But here, like, people like
talk crap about you, man.
They don't like you, but they won't let you know that. Like, they'll at least have like the decency to be like, I don't like you, but they keep that to themselves.
Yeah, like I would have like people talk crap about other people behind their back, and it probably wasn't my best, but like I'm gonna tell the person they're talking crap about that they're talking crap about.
Oh yeah.
Because do not be spreading rumors, and then like people will be talking about it, and I go, you're wrong. I actually asked them myself. Yeah. And they're like there'd be rumors that people were pregnant.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I talked to that person themselves. They are not.
They're not going to give birth.
They are not. I guess I talked to my guidance counselor about that. Not about me being pregnant. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. We're talking about just like kids our age have kids. And he's like, yeah, life happens, man. You just gotta roll with the punches. And I'm like, the punches of a child
In your stomach.
in your stomach. But I guess, we got classmates with kids, and I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have, my brother has classmates that have like 3 kids.
Yeah.
And he's like 22ish. I guess when you're 22, you're like, oh, you might be just having your first kid, but he's got like 3. And I'm like, bro was like gonna be like 25. He's gotta have like a whole family and everything. I'm like, a family, wife, and kids.
Family,
he has a wife
and children.
Family and children. Like he got it done early. that sounds crazy, like getting it done early, but
got it done when it needs to be done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I haven't asked about this. What are you doing your senior project about?
I am making a podcast with my dad.
Yes. Okay, you did tell me about this. Yes.
Yes, we are.
With your papa.
Learning how to grow an audience.
That's cute.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I don't know. I don't think I could ever do it. My dad's not much of a cameraman.
Yeah.
He's more behind the camera. My dad, like growing up.
Yeah.
My dad and my brothers are on like photography and stuff like that. So my dad has like a camcorder he would film our Christmases with.
Aww.
So like I can watch back to when I was like 6 and see my camera. I see like baby little Anna on camera, and there's like videos of me with a BB pew pew. Of me getting super excited because it's like hot pink.
Oh my
I've never
God.
used it. I got so excited because I could like yeah, now I can pick squirrels out of the trees. I've never used the pew. For facts, I don't know how to use one. Like, but yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you have any questions for your host?
I do not.
I'm so I can't believe I'm your role model.
Yes, that's great.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I guess like I just do I come here and I do my best. I don't really. I used to really care what people thought about me. Obviously I still do.
Yeah.
No, sorry about that, gang. But like I used to really like care, and I would dress how people wanted. I actually wrote my essay about that. It was like growing up, like, and there's actually a quote, like a line from my essay was, "I changed who I was to what the bullies wanted me to be," and that's actually in my story for my senior capstone class. And like, I guess. Like whenever I wrote a story about my life, reading it back, I'm just like, I like would cry because I always felt bad for like little me. I'm like, she was just a kid. She was 10, and people being mean. Her people were hurting people. And she was being a victim. She was a victim. I love that for her. I like the exact same as I did when I was 10, but. I guess like glow ups in high school too.
Yeah.
Is I tried forcing myself to have one, and then I look back at like photos of me. I'm like, girl, you look the same. But like, I guess one of the best things you can do in high school is getting your license.
Oh yeah.
I wish I would have done it sooner, because actually when I got here, there was a junior who got her license as sophomore. She thought I was leaving, and she got really excited, and I was like, no, my parking was like this. I had to pull through. I was like, she's like, a nice parking job. I'm like, thanks. Like, the student parking lot's crazy. Like legit school ends in like 6 minutes. I'm gonna hustle and bustle out here so that I don't get run over. Because kids do not care.
I always just wait until everyone else is gone.
You don't even have your truck today?
Yeah, my truck is in the shop getting fixed.
So how are you getting home?
My mother's coming to get me.
Oh.
My mummy.
Yeah. I know, I've never like illegally driven people. People are surprised about that. I haven't, because I'm just like, I'm a reckless, scary driver, so I'm like afraid that if I have somebody in my car while I'm also doing that,
I'm a
safe
driver.
They're gonna be like, I went 75 out of 45.
Oh my God.
Like 2 weeks ago, because I can leave early on my B days, so I shouldn't have been doing it, but there was a car in front of me going really slow. So when I had gone off into my drive, the road that goes to my house,
yeah, I
was going a little faster than I probably should because I was excited. I could finally go home.
Get to go home.
Yeah, but yeah, I asked you my questions. My first episode. Yeah. So high five. First episode. Woo! by people of the internet.
Bye.
Thank you for coming to my beautiful podcast. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Have a wonderful day, or whatever time you're watching this. Bye.